So now that we know how to find the block offset and the block number, let's talk about the cache tags, which is how we determine which block do we actually have in the cache. So our cache can contain some number of lines. In this case, we have a 4-line cache. We could have something like, for example, 64 bytes of data in each line. Let's say that any block from memory can be placed in any of these 4 lines. In that case, when we are given the address by the processor, the least significant bits of the address will tell us where in the line we are after we find the line. But each of these lines in the cache could contain any block number from the memory. So the question is, how do we find whether our access is actually a cache hit or not? And the answer is, in addition to the data of the blocks, the cache also keeps a so-called tag that tells it which block does it have here. In this particular cache, the tag will contain the block number that the cache has in each of these slots. So we need 4 tags because there could be 4 blocks in this cache. So given the address, we take the block number part of the address and compare it to each of the tags we have in our cache. If one of these says 1, that means that the tag matches the block number, and that means that our data is in the corresponding line in the cache. Let's say that this is the situation we have, so we have a tag match here. That means that we have a hit and that our data is here in the cache. Now we can use the block offset to tell us where in that line our data is, and we take that data and supply to the processor. So in this particular cache, we have the offset part of the address here, and the block number is in this case called the tag part of the address. When we have a cache miss, we will bring the data here and we will put the block number in the corresponding tag so that we can find this block later. We will see later that sometimes the tag part of the address is not exactly the same as the block number, but in this cache it is.